Alright, this is going to be a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in Aries. It's just a general reading. This may not resonate for all of you, but if it does, I encourage you to please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Especially leave a comment. Your story could impact positive change on a person's life that might find some clarity and insights in your story. Alright, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in Aries. Okay, we currently have all the major planets going direct now. Mercury's out of retrograde, and so is Mars. So yeah, all that introspection now. We're starting to take action. We're starting to have the energy to do things that, fulfill us, that we're passionate about. The sign for Aries in this particular deck I'm using right now is going to be, it's the Urban Tarot deck. The artist is brilliant. It's themed in New York City. So we are going to definitely diving in here. And this is basically the card for Aries in the Suit of Wands. This is in this deck is the Princess of Wands. Is the dancer. Okay, she's creative, artistic, fiery. Okay, entertaining. She tells a story with the fire. Okay, very passionate, very fiery. She lacks the quality of emotional balance with water and also the stability of earth. So we have a young, fiery, creative, artistic, beautiful performer here in this tarot deck. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in Aries for the month, remaining portion of January into mid-February. Alright, so you guys might be dealing with a certain situation that maybe perhaps came to an end. You guys might be even celebrating, maybe going to see a performance with some new people, some friends, maybe even performing yourself. Perhaps you're a bit of a creative spirit yourself. We're going to take a look here on what is going on and what is the current energies around Aries. Alright. Spirit guides, ancestors, angel guides, guardians, terrestrial light, higher wisdom, come to you at this time. That's that we place a platinum white light of protection around this space, around our homes, around the collective, their homes, their loved ones, their children, and their highest endeavors. Okay, John Michael, give me your gilded shield, make me to the form of the depths of the travel ethereal realm undetected, please. Your sword of truth seeks out any dense magnetic energies at this time, entities, thought particles, or zygotes that might be lingering in this space that are seeking to obstruct or deceive or distract the messages that are coming to you. Or at this time for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in Aries spirit, please and thank you. And with love and light, kindly sends these dense magnetic energies, entities, thought particles, zygotes back to its original sender or to the barren lands from which it came. Please and thank you. As I say, so shall it be. Oh, here we go. Wow, look at that. Aries popped up. Let's go ahead and take a look into the recent past, immediate future, current energies, immediate future, what your handicap is or your shadow, blind spot, what you're not seeing, that could be in the way of your overall goal, and what you don't see coming, some advice. Alright, so we're going to kick this off. Aries, starting off with you in the recent past. Okay. Alright. Yep, it is regarding an ending, you guys, okay? Yeah, looks like a bit of a player, okay? Guys, this could be you. Okay. Okay, yeah, Queen of Sword. Wow. Okay, wow. Shoot. Alright. This is a very interesting. I love this deck. It's just so, you really have to look deep here. We have a lot of fire and air. Okay. Death card. Scorpio energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm also seeing Prince of Swords, kind of like the Page of Swords. Okay, is this someone who's very, 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 very smart, very intelligent? In this deck, it's the hacker. Okay. So someone who's like extremely intelligent. Okay, but you know, always wants to search for the truth. Is always seeking the truth in a certain situation. The Death card, okay, features a this is a doctor pulling out. Okay, so it's a patient. Wow, he's holding a heart in his. Oh wow. Okay, and then we have 2 wands here in the recent. Okay, in the recent past, basically you had an opportunity. It looks like you had maybe two romantic fire. Okay, so this is passion, this is creativity. It also wands, right, represents the male appendage in this case. It's a it's a picture of the statue. It's dominion. Okay, 2 of dominion. Okay, so this statue in New York City is actually of Theodore Roosevelt, but you can't see him. Okay. And he's mounted on that horse, like kind of mounted as a hero, right? And these 2 guides, one is Native American and the other one is African, and they're guiding him, but they're also carrying his luggage. So it's basically like duality of who's in control, who's in power. There's a choice to be made. You can lead, right, with impunity, because I mean, one image, it looks like he's like, you know, basically ordering them to, you know, carry his luggage. But without them, he has no, you know what I mean? Like, he has no direction. Okay, so it looks like there was a choice to be made, okay, regarding a passionate situation. It looks like it came to an end. One of them did. It looks like the one that did was this, okay, again, you guys could be, this is Libra energy, okay? Prince of Swords, he's a hacker, so it looks like maybe in the recent past there was a choice to end a situation because there was some kind of information. The hacker represents a person who will go down rabbit holes and kind of like investigate things. And the way it looks like this Queen of Swords, this Libra, it doesn't have to be, but you know, Queen of Swords is basically someone who is very intelligent, who is very skilled, takes time to craft, okay, a certain outcome. Mainly, you know, like understanding the inner workings as well as the outer workings. Because, see, it looks like this person that you were dealing with perhaps might have found out something online, okay? I'm not gonna lie. It looks like you got busted. I'm just saying it. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, Aries. Looks like you had 2. And you had to put a death to one of them in order to, you know what I mean? And it looks like it kind of did it on its own with this person kind of like, you know, going through your, perhaps like your social media, or maybe even going through hacking your phone, I don't know, checking through your email, some kind of thing, found out that you were being a Princess of Wands. You were like, you know, having a good time and entertaining the dancer, okay. And then we have the 3 of Sword, which is very, very scary. It's a frightening image. It's an image of a bathtub. Looks like there's blood in it, like as if, I don't know, something died in there. Could very well easily be, I mean, there's razor blades. It looks like suicide may have happened. There was an ending, and it was very painful. Ended up, this death, okay, and rebirth looks like in the present moment. Oh my God, something happened here between, you and this Libra here, or you and this Libra energy, I should say. So it was all about justice. Libra is the symbol of justice. She's the scales, right? But in this picture, she's the artist. She's crafting something. She's determined. She wants to have a specific kind of outcome. She knows she has the end in mind already, and she just wants to create her own version of it, of the story. So it looks like, oh man, it looks like, I don't know. I'm getting a sense of like revenge for this shit that this person might have found out. Okay. And it's coming, okay, in the immediate future, right? We have the Knight of Discs, which is a chef, okay? This is someone who, okay, this is definitely your energy. Okay, after this takes place, you're going to be really, really focused, okay, on your work. You're not going to really have time for anything else, yeah. Okay, High Priestess, yeah, you're not going to have time for shit else, holy shit. High Priestess, Major Arcana, okay, this is Cancer energy. The moon. Oh, she's also in that tub. What the fuck? That's the same tub. Oh my God, this is getting spooky. Okay. But she looks like she's just dreaming. She's pondering. So, okay. She's very quiet. There's 3 candles above her. So it's like the Trinity. High Priestess is also someone who's quiet, watery, emotion, deep depth. This is also Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, Cancer could be dealing with. Okay, wow. Okay, again. Oh my God. Aries, you're coming out like, you're hard at work. You're working on something, some kind of craft. Definitely has to do with like. Okay, the Knight of Discs is like kind of like the Knight of Coin, right? Or the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who's loyal, steady, who is patient, who will take the time to perfect, okay, and protect what it is that they're working to see. Look with the line in the back. Okay, so this is definitely Leo energy, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, with the gourmet chef, he's like really trying to craft. God dang, that looks so good. Taking pride. As you can see, he's got all his tools perfectly set up with intention. But with this High Priestess being here and this Ace of Cups, this is indicating that there's a new love offer, okay, that's being presented here. But there's nothing being said about it. This is a new one. Not any of these. Okay, so you may have had 3. Holy shit. You may have had 3 people that you were dealing with, okay? So I'm looking at the Scorpio above the Princess of Wands, and I'm looking at the High Priestess, which is Cancer. This is water. Okay, so we have Scorpio, and we have Cancer on the board. We also have Libra energy, okay? Leo. Could be dealing with any of these signs. You can have heavy aspects of these signs in your chart. Okay. Your challenge or your handicap. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is the Princess of Discs. So you have the Knight of Discs, you have the Princess. The Princess is more like the page. Okay. But in this case, it's a step up. This is a kindergarten teacher. This is someone who actually aspires to make a difference in the world by leaving behind a legacy. Just like sculpting the youth to be able to, you know what I mean? Like, just really passionate and, putting that creativity toward future generations. So this is about leaving behind a worthwhile legacy, okay? And by the looks of it, your legacy has not been very virtuous, okay? I'm just gonna say, there's not a whole lot of virtue here. There's like a lot of passion and fire, which Aries, that's all you. There's creativity, but then there's, when it comes to like logic, reasoning, in the, to materialize. The only positive in that realm that I see is this Knight of Discs here that is showing up in your immediate future. This is you focusing more on your craft, whatever that craft is. It's definitely a craft, okay? Because gourmet chef. I mean, he's not just a chef; he's a gourmet chef. So this is someone who's in a level of mastery. Okay, so you're working on something, maybe a project, or maybe High Priestess. High Priestess is very quiet, but also attentive. Like she's a force to pay attention to. Like you have to. She reminds us to like stop and listen. Sometimes it's good to work hard and put in effort, but also in that same realm. And this is Major Arcana. This is powerful. It's the second card. It's also good to stop and listen and focus. And when you do, this new love opportunity is going to arrive. And the challenge of that is going to be to make it something worthwhile. Make it something so that, you're leaving an impression, a positive impression on children. Because it looks like here, if you do happen to have kids, okay, I'm not quite sure they would really, this is not like, these aren't for kids, right? Like, it's not very appropriate for them to see this, but this is kind of like a message for some of you guys. Be careful of your actions and your words. It could be a warning that, your kids are, they see you and they hear you. Okay. What we don't see coming is the Prince. Holy cow! Prince of Discs, which in this deck is the Day Trader. Oh, okay. This is what you don't see coming. This guy, he's just super hyper focused on leaving, this is a guy that, really, really wants to stack his wealth, is really only focused on that. There is a duality too, a duality aspect. Both are going to be, okay, both are earth energy, okay, so that's really, really good. That's a good little transition. I'm seeing this, really had to happen, this death and rebirth of this kind of this player, kind of dancer, entertaining all these, what I'm saying, it looks like third, fourth, five party, I don't know. But, and you got another one. Okay. So, yeah. And it looks like for those of you guys who might be suffering from, something that may be painful, this is, the High Priestess is here to kind of tell us to look at our sexual energy. Sexual energy is also creative energy, okay? And see what value you're placing it on, because Aries, right? You guys are fire, passion, and you're in the head, right? So it's the head leads. When you really want something, let's face it, fucking Aries, you're gonna fucking get it. Okay, you really want it, you're gonna fucking get it. And when you do, sometimes, it's possible you could be mistaking sexual encounters for someone who's stable, brings stability. These are two stability cards, basically. This is saving for retirement, stacking, compounding stuff, rapid, scaling your growth. This is really working hard, but there's this new love opportunity, and your challenge is to not be, not pick your partners for the passionate side that seems to spark your fire, right? Yeah, this is something you really, really need to kind of slow down, right? Slow down, take your time getting to know. See, this chef here, this guy, this gourmet chef, he understands he's not gonna, he put in, he's not a young dude. You know what I'm saying? So, if he's been studying, if he's been he first started being a chef, you know what I'm saying, 20 years ago, You know, who knows? He probably just barely got, you know, promoted to like head, you know, like gourmet, you know what I mean? Like gourmet level mastery. Okay, so this is a person who, because they are so driven to be the best, the very best at what they do, whatever the craft may be, it could be in anything, it could be work, art, relationships, you know, scholarly, school, study, anything that will lead to open a door to a pathway that you know, it allows you to be somewhat of an expert. Okay, and this dancer is definitely, I mean, the Princess of Wands, she's just basically living life and enjoying the fun out of life. Okay, this guy, he takes life a little bit more serious, and he's willing to, you know what I'm saying, like if this is like a love interest, I would say this is a person who is willing to take their time to get to know a person really well the next time a love opportunity presents itself. And it is a love opportunity that is, it looks like it's showing up at your doorstep, because it's cups, right? It's not fire, it's not just sex. I mean, Scorpio next to Two of Wands, come on, that's just, you know. And it looks like this person found out about this person, and the Queen of Swords is usually someone who is very psychic, and it looks like, I mean, look on this bitch's face. She looks pissed. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't have to be a female, guys. This is just showing the feminine aspect is someone who's just like someone who interprets emotion and intelligence. This is someone who's emotionally intelligent as well. So if this person found out about this person found out about this person, that explains the, you know. Okay, so either you or these people here, like I said, Scorpio, Libra, I'm seeing Leo energy right here. So they're taking their time, get to know someone, and make sure that their values are, you know, somewhat like, I don't know, like virtuous. Someone whose values are committed to leaving a positive, you know, a positive impression or a positive impact on future generations, okay, especially children. And this is like, wow, what I'm seeing here. This is a perfect union. This is feminine and masculine, both investing in their future, right? And that's the message here. It's like in the past, this painful ending here. Y'all, this is a really scary looking card. Like, I don't know if any of you guys might have recently, you know, experienced losing, because there's some grief here, losing someone to maybe perhaps suicide, addiction, or something like that. But this, in this deck, the Three of Swords is like tragic, okay? Maybe there was some toxicity, I don't know, going on, maybe something unhealthy. It looks like there's something unhealthy in this lifestyle here. But what's coming up in the immediate future is actually really, really positive and beautiful. Your advice, okay, for your, ooh, okay. Okay, let me look, I gotta look at this, card. Okay, indolence. Indolence is like, it's okay. I'm trying to think of it. Okay, is this Eight of Cups? Hold on. I can barely see the image. It's an image of... what the hell is going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. Okay, but where are the rest of the cups? Somebody... okay, 3 down. Okay, wow. Y'all, this is... okay, and the Eight of Pentacles working on... ooh. Y'all. At the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Your advice... oppression. Okay. Yeah, this is ending, and not fair, something that wasn't fair, Okay, and they're working on, okay, so your advice is basically, what I'm getting is to be just emotionally disconnect. This might be you, Aries. You might be emotional. This card might be for you. The Three of Swords. Some of you guys are like experiencing a kind of like pain, because it's like, I know this energy. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. What I'm getting is like, you know how like you know, you have trauma, right? You don't really want to invest in. You don't really want to invest emotionally, because it's got like Eight of Cups is about not caring, not giving a shit. So it's like, since there is oppression here with maybe both of the, or one of these situations here, there's oppression. You know, it needs to end. This is the Ten of Swords. Oh, excuse me, this is Ten of Wands. Yeah, I think this is Ten of Wands. Yeah, burden. It's about carrying the burden of someone else's oppression. Okay? Your advice is to drop your burden by working on not giving a fuck, because what you have in the immediate future, or what you don't see, like, this is badass energy. Okay, I know it's kind of fucked up, because it's like, you know, this is, I get it, you know, you just want to have good times, good memories, and you know, you want to kind of conceal. You don't want to be like so emotionally involved, because you don't want you don't want to run the risk of getting hurt again. But look, here it's showing up. Okay, in the present moment. But check this out. Okay, what your shadow is, or your, I guess, your childhood trauma. Okay, your unconscious is something that you might not be aware of. Okay, Aries, is that the partners or the people that you're choosing, and you know, no judgment, of course, like, you know, as far as like your your sexual indulgences or partner, they're not very investment worthy. Okay, and maybe it has something to do with abandonment. Maybe you yourself as a child experienced a lot of that. Perhaps, you know, you grew up in a, you know, like either a single parent household or no parents. Like perhaps you were raised by your grandparents or something like that. I'm picking up a real strong energy of abandonment. Like this comes from that, okay? Because this kindergarten teacher, she would never fucking abandon those kids. I mean, look at her. She ain't going nowhere. Look, she's already off work, but she's still hanging out just to make sure that, like, just to watch over those kids. And it's like, you know, there's a message in there for someone. Yeah, man, Ace of Cup runneth over type of stuff. This is like true love, like work hard, and it looks like you're gonna do that. It looks like you're doing exactly that, because what you don't see coming, okay, is this day trader. This is someone who, y'all, he ain't about just playing around, having fun, okay. The duality here with this dude is, you know, he doesn't see his family. He's always at the office. He's always working. So that could be a little bit tough too, you know. You guys kind of like need a balance at some point. But it looks like in the end, I mean, the way that this energy is flowing here, okay, with this day trader showing up in your energy, this is you know, I'm looking at it in a very positive way, because High Priestess is here to intercept. Right, like, you're gonna go back to that fuckery, you know, remember how painful that is. That's what High Priestess, she kind of like, you know, is really, really good at making us remember. And as you can see, she's like in the bathtub. She's quietly like thinking about shit, you know, in silence, in her own. Okay. But, yeah, it's looking pretty good. So this is all, again, this is just a general reading. So if this resonated with you, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what signs you guys are working with. I am clearly seeing with Death a Scorpio energy, okay? Mars and Pluto, I'm seeing the Hacker, which is basically like the Page of Swords, okay? This is someone who's an air sign, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Then we have the Queen of Swords. It's the Libra energy. You could be dealing with Libra. Then, of course, you have Aries. You could be dealing with another Aries. Knight of Discs is Leo and Earth energy. Anyone in the Earth sign is fire of Earth. High Priestess Neptunic. It's also Moon, so it's Cancer, Pisces. Ace of Cups. Okay, when we have the Princess of Discs and the Prince of Discs. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at Earth signs. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yep. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this resonated with you. If it did, I will probably be doing a bonus read, depending on how many likes, shares, comments, and subscribes, just to see if there's anyone's story who I'm reading for. Okay. All right, guys. Until next time. Y'all take care.